Hey everyone, been a rough week for me. As I put up earlier, my dad died pretty suddenly. I was pretty close to my dad. I was daddy's little girl. So for me, this is kind of one of those what the hell just happened moments. I'm recording this the day of the funeral. I just got back. Well, not just got back. I got back a few hours ago. And took a nap because I was just very tired and drained. My dad was a sergeant in the Air Force. He worked on the planes. He was like guy who fixed them. I didn't know they got promoted to sergeant. I figured, he was the repair guy. Um, so they did like the whole flag ceremony and everything, and I'm the one who received the flag. So, and I think that's when I finally broke down and just cried a bit because I have this weird glitch where I can't really cry at death, yet something small happens and I'm bawling like a baby. I don't know. I figured, probably the best way to cope is just to talk about my dad rather than, staying silent. And yeah, I put up the magic video because I promised that, and I already broke one promise because of this, because I had to deal with like all the shit that came with death. Thankfully, my dad was really organized and he had his passwords and all that out, so it wasn't like a complete circus trying to figure it out. So, you know, it's just one of those things. But I figured I'd make this a special vlog this week, so no sections or anything. Like I originally wanted to have like a recommendation and just talk about my day, talk about a party, all that good stuff. But yeah, circumstances kind of shat on that. So I figured I'd make the vlog instead of like a special Friday vlog. Just make this vlog a special dedicated to my dad. Um, for those that never met him, my dad was a stoic but friendly, sometimes cantankerous, good humored guy. Even as a teenager, I was one of the few teenagers that wasn't going, "Oh, Dad, you're so embarrassing." I actually wasn't embarrassed by him. He was cool. He's the dad I wanted my friends to meet. He was a car guy, so I kind of got a little bit of a love of cars from him. That's kind of why if a cool looking car is at Anthrocon or at any other convention or just out there in general and I get a chance to videotape it, you're probably gonna see the video for it here, just as a fair warning. Because, I do like cars a bit more than I like girly things. You also give me an appreciation of nature and animals in general. Like, not hippie vegan, PETA style insanity, but, a respect and a care for animals, Take care of your pets, take care of your animals. How much work would they be? How much work would they not be? That sort of thing. I could always count on him, too. He was reliable. He was a good dad. He got the. Like, people complain about the balance of being your kid's friend and being your kid's parent. Some parents kind of go too far into the friend territory. And let's face it, there are parents that go way too far into the parent territory, too. Dad got the balance right. He's more your friend as an adult than a kid, but that's because you have to take care of yourself at that point. So, he wasn't going to tell you what to do. If you do something stupid, it's on your own head. Um, but at the same time, he was not afraid to give you advice or talk to you if you asked him for it. And he was a strong person. He was active and happy up until the day he died. And, that's kind of why him dying was a shock. And, he put up with me being me. I was a goofy kid. Like, I would brush his hair into a Mo Howard style look, or I'd make him play girly games because I really didn't have that many friends that came over that could play girly games with me. So, he'd take me to the duck pond and he'd sing me, songs. I got a big appreciation for music from him. You ask anyone, and I'll tell you, most of my music appreciation does come from him. Um, and I got an appreciation for art. My dad would draw. I have some of his old drawings, and he was actually really good. Like, it was like landscapes and stuff, but he was still really good. I can't draw for anything, but, I occasionally try for fun, and sometimes turns out okay, but my dad was pretty good. And he always encouraged me no matter what I came up with. He wanted me to, you know, do what I do. I also got my way of cooking from him, thinking on it. He was experimental, and I tend to be too. Like, he would make this dish. It was like mac and cheese and meat and vegetables, like, all mixed together. I called it the amalgam, because that's what it was. It was an amalgam of stuff. And I would call it that, and I would nom it, and I liked it. And I make it to this day, sometimes. And he got along with my brother. Like, he wasn't the father-in-law from hell either, He got along with, his in-laws. Maggie loved him, my sister-in-law. Joe, my brother-in-law, like, they were practically twins in a weird way. It was kind of funny. And we kind of had, we were a happy family. And, well, yeah, I'm probably gonna not make this too long a video, like a couple of mini announcements in here too, just to keep it a vlog rather than just that. But that's more because otherwise I'll be up all night talking, and I don't want to do that either, because I'm gonna need some sleep. I do need to sleep eventually, But, yeah. My dad would always watch the Formula One races, that sort of thing. Just a good guy, in general. And our last memories with him were happy, so, we don't have any regrets in that department, He was a happy guy. He was well liked. Yeah. And yeah, obviously this whole thing kind of threw off my schedule a little bit. A couple things about the channel to kind of cheer this up, because this is getting really depressing. One, I will be trying to get back into the rhythm of things. Yeah, I'm probably not putting up a cat video today. But there will be a new cat in the video soon, named Lincoln. Big black and white kitty. You'll like him. He'll just need some time to adjust, because, his owner just died. What else? I have 3 more new Planeswalkers to put up, so I'll put them up for the next 3 weeks. I'll try to... I don't think I'll have a special Friday video. I'll try to put up a one-shot for Wednesday, at least. Just to kind of keep myself, busy. I do have a new series for Sunday. I just obviously didn't put one up because I really wasn't feeling up to it. But I finished up the last one anyway, so it wasn't like, oh dear God, I'm leaving my friends on edge. It was finished. But I do have a good one that made me very happy. And yeah. So, I'm not going to let this channel die because of the death of the family. It's just one of those... I needed a little time to kind of recover and, deal with all that. you're curious where he's buried in Calverton, because, he was in Vietnam, and he didn't have post-traumatic stress syndrome. I was lucky like that. And, I miss him. I'm always gonna miss him. People are telling me, he's watching over me and be strong, and, I'm polite about it, but I am an atheist, so I don't know. If there is a heaven, hey, I'll see him on the other side. For now, I got this life to live, and I intend to live it as long as possible. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye.